As you're all aware, we've just had the Super Showdown February 2020 WWE pay-per-view, and I'm going to do my own version of it. So throughout the course of this video, you are going to see 10 matches between male, female, mixed tag team, female, and for our first match, it's going to be singles competition, Jack Swagger versus Randy Orton. And we are going to do Jack Swagger versus Randy Orton. I'm playing as Jack Swagger.
There they go! And quickly goes for the cover.
Big knee to the face of Randy Orton. And again, which knocks him over the top rope and out of the ring. Both wrestlers are now outside. The count is displayed on screen for the benefit of the viewers at home, to keep you updated within this match. Clothesline to Swagger. Drop kick to Swagger.
Hold on, where's he going? Woo, a little showboating going on here. Oh, mama!
Massive chop to Orton.
That'll cause some damage.
Running power slam to Orton.
What a counter that was.
Low blow.
Oh my, just raw, unmitigated power.
Gut wrench power bomb.
Swagger caught him with a gut wrench.
Swagger goes for the pin. Randy Orton kicks out.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Snake eyes to Swagger. Middle rope DDT. Into a neck breaker.
He's on spaghetti legs now. Oh man, and he's toast. These competitors have
Massive suplex.
pushing to win. That one rocked him. There they go.
Snake eyes now to Randy Orton.
And there's the technique of the two-time All-American.
Followed by a judo throw.
Reversal. Or reversed it. Oh,
Orton counters.
Series of unanswered moves. These superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go another 30 seconds or 30 minutes. Oh man, what a shot! And this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
And Jack Swagger wins. Join us in the next segment of Super Showdown. And for the second match of Super Showdown, you've asked for it, you've got it. CLC versus Rob. Battle of the custom characters in a singles full count anywhere match for the WWE Championship. So here we are, CLC versus Rob. I'm obviously going to be playing as myself, CLC. CLC whips Rob into the ropes and then drags him over the rope again. I mean, this really isn't a fair match. Just look at CLC, look at Rob, and then just look at the size difference. However, Rey Mysterio proved that size doesn't matter. Rob gets knocked out. And this is a no disqualification, no count out match. Anything is legal.
Here we go. Irish whip. A thunderous
Irish whip into the barricade. And then I apologise that you can't see, but Rob is getting his head punched in by CLC.
big collision with that restraining wall. A quick bump.
Rob kicks out.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake.
Sledgehammer to the gut.
With that sledgehammer.
Now the back. And one more to the gut.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. He's looking to put his opponent.
He steals his own finisher. CLC steals Rob's finisher.
There they go.
Chop to Rob off the ropes. And now CLC
Middle of next week.
is just
Strong, unmitigated power.
beating the crap out of Rob. And again, launched over the ropes.
These superstars
CLC is going to now look for
match could go another 30 seconds or
another weapon. Steel chair in hand. Rob's still not backing down. However, Rob gets a steel chair to the head. One more time.
with that steel chair.
Big boot.
Right in the kisser. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? That landed like a
Still Rob getting pummeled. And again, he's going to steal his finisher. CLC now twice using his finisher steal ability. Crucifix drop. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
ready to see more damage done with that chair.
Steel chair to the head once more.
Now it may just be a matter of time.
launched over the ropes, and then we're going to go back over, and then he gets headbutted off the announce table. We're now outside the ring. CLC is going to destroy the announce table.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Straight into the turnbuckle.
And again, the opponent sent flying.
Into the barricade. Whipped off the barricade. Into the other announce table. CLC has now teared both announce tables apart. Rob trying to fight back, but the dropkick did nothing. CLC is going to put Rob through the table with a colossal elbow drop.
His body broken in a million pieces.
Table has now been destroyed. Spear off the announce table.
Remember, this is a no disqualification. What the? That's his.
Here's, Rob's finisher used against him a third time. This time on the concrete. Rob trying to get some momentum, but I think Rob's been hit with too much damage. CLC has the chair in hand. He's going to wedge it in between the two turnbuckles. Whipped against the steel chairs. Elbow to the face. Straight into the chairs again. Jackhammer into a pin. He kicks straight out.
There they go. And they get right into those steel steps.
Massive uppercut to Rob. Rob now being in the ring. CLC is going to use that wedged chair to his advantage. Head goes through the chair. He's not done yet. Flatliner. Well, that should have been a flatliner suplex, but it was just a normal suplex.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Whipped straight through and over the ropes. And again, CLC finds another chair. Sitting on Rob with the chair underneath.
Get ready to see more damage done with that chair. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick. The natural with the advantage after that exchange.
Jackhammer.
1, 2.
He kicks out at 2.5. Backslide, 1, 2, and again kicks out. Knee to the face. And this all started when, if you've seen my Royal Rumble pay-per-view video, Rob showed up at the Royal Rumble. And since then this has been happening. CLC is going to choke slam Rob straight onto the steel. Back into the ring. The ref gets knocked down with an uppercut. Wrong place, wrong time. Bulldog off the ropes. Head scissors into a pin. 2. And kicks out. Rob has been known for his stamina, which is being put to the test quite considerably. And again, head scissors, takedown, kick out at 1 this time. Massive uppercut. Going out, and we're actually going to get the steel steps. Whack Rob on the head with the steps, and going to get a pin, hopefully. 1, 2, kick out for some reason. He does not want to give up. Massive uppercut, and now 1, kick out with the uppercut. Running now up the ramp. Crucifix drop onto the steel. 1, 2, kick out. Rob just needs that 1 final hit. And he's going to steal his finisher again. Onto the concrete, well, the steel ramp. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over for Rob. CLC retains the championship. And CLC now showboating his win. Match 3 is going to be the Bella Twins versus Beth Phoenix and the A-lister's wife, Maurice. And I'm going to be playing as the Bella Twins.
A statement tonight in the tag team division. Irish Whip. She finally steps out. There's the elbow. Look out. Hit her.
You'll find that the Bella Twins often use the same moves.
Oh, what a hit. There's the Irish Whip. This is going to be action personified in this one. Anything and everything will happen. Oh, man.
Beth Phoenix get knocked down.
There's the whip.
Double hip toss.
There's a good shot. And a kick. This could be huge. Ow. And that one definitely hit hard. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is going to get nasty before it's all said and done. And this could do it. And there's the Irish whip.
Superplex. The Bellas go for the cover.
And here she comes.
Maurice breaks it up.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. Another clothesline. And man, was that...
Maurice gets knocked down, so does Beth Phoenix. Sneak cover ropes for leverage. And a kick out.
Get trapped in that ring for too long, you might as well call it a night. And Beth gets planted. And the passion of these superstars, it runs through their bone marrow, wanting to perform in front of these fans. Looks like the tag is made. Oh, that one landed.
Knee off the ropes.
It's going to come down to sheer guts at this point. And there's the tag. Whoa, look at this. We know about the
Finishing maneuver.
of the glamour zone.
And a pin. One. And it gets broken up again. Maurice now gets floored for intervening in the pinfall. Neck breaker. Whipped into the corner, and the Bellas are now double teaming Beth Phoenix. Finisher unleashed.
Why did the ref cleans this mess up?
Top rope elbow drop. And rope break from the pin. Roll up.
This could be it. There's a good shot.
Beth gets knocked down.
Oh, good grief. What impact. And again.
One more time. And the pinfall. 1, 2, and kick out. Neck breaker. What a counter.
Top rope move coming.
And double axe handle.
Good shot with the elbow.
Nice suplex from
That was
Beth
definitely
Phoenix.
hard. This is her chance.
Maurice gets knocked down
This could
and
be it.
cover.
The card is out. This might do it.
Kick out by Beth Phoenix.
Look out.
Elbow halfway across the ring. Maurice gets knocked down. Big boot from Beth
There's
Phoenix
a quick kick.
to the other Bella.
And there's the
Belly to belly. Counter. Now Beth Phoenix is getting as many shots as she can.
I try to get out of that bad boy as soon as possible, you know what I'm saying?
Breaking the submission.
Have hit the ring. I'm thinking she's gonna fly.
Nice elbow drop. And we're gonna go for
Oh man, look out.
another finish attempt. One, two, and it gets broken up.
Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
Double axe handle. Beth Phoenix lands a wicked kick.
The tag is made.
And it's a tag. Maurice is fresh.
Whip.
Irish whip to the neck breaker. Cover
Predicament. That wasn't even close to 3.
and kick out at 1. Roll up.
There's the roll up. And only a count of 1. Maurice blocked that. And that was a huge shot. Showboat. You don't want to take too many of those. Oh, that one landed. Oh my. Another big elbow.
Beth Phoenix gets dragged in.
Look at the strength.
Nice maneuver there. Beth Phoenix gets launched out.
She's looking to end this.
And a lovely combination. And we're now going for the finisher on Maurice this time.
There's
1, 2, and 3.
They did it.
And the Bellas win the tag team match. And for match 4, we are going to do a triple threat match. Big Show, Mark Henry, and The Undertaker. And I'm going to be playing as The Undertaker in this match. Here we go, Big Show, Mark Henry, and The Undertaker. I'm going to be playing as The Undertaker.
There are no tags. It is one fall to a finish. All 3 competitors are in the ring at the exact same time. How they
Knee off the skull of Big Show.
These superstars will certainly pay the price. They will sacrifice everything to come away with the victory.
And there's a stiff clothesline.
Undertaker's getting pummeled by the double team of Mark Henry and Big Show. That alliance didn't last too long. Big Show gets knocked to the floor. DDT to Mark Henry from The Undertaker.
Well, you can see he's headed out of the ring, perhaps roaring his opponent.
Neck breaker.
He's going way up there.
Double diving axe handle from The Undertaker to the Big Show from the corner. Crossbody to Mark Henry, followed by a big boot, and Undertaker starting to pick some momentum. DDT on the concrete, and the same to Mark Henry. Whipped into the restraining wall goes Mark Henry, and now Big Show. Big Show's now getting his head pummeled by one of the strongest strikers in WWE, The Undertaker. Mark Henry also gets whipped into the post by
Wait a second, what's he doing?
Big Show. Tombstone pile driver on the concrete to Mark Henry.
Here goes the dead man. Oh, jeez.
Big Show now destroying the arm of Mark Henry by literally whacking it against the post. Mark Henry now gets thrown into the steel steps.
And one more time.
Nobody could have bigger beating.
And down goes the elbow.
Clothesline to Mark Henry.
Ooh, nice one.
DDT to Mark Henry, and Mark Henry gets busted wide open.
You know, the early moments are definitely
Tombstone attempt to Mark Henry,
easy to get a sense of how
and it connects.
Mark Henry looks shaken.
Going for the pin,
This might be it. One. Ooh, talk about a timely save.
and Big Show breaks it up. Now Undertaker's going to turn his violent path of destruction onto the world's largest athlete, the Big Show.
Good submission hold. The blood flow is being cut off nicely. Ooh, out of the ring. Slaying his hip right there on that concrete. That didn't land flush, but it did connect. Oh, there's a stiff right arm across the torso.
Ooh, the impact. He's out.
Big Show whipped into the ropes, and out of the ring goes the 441 pounder. elbow and his famous vintage leg drop.
Reversed by the Big Show.
Going for a choke slam attempt on the Big Show, connecting. And now going for the finishing attempt on Mark Henry. Big Show breaks up. DDT to Big Show and to Mark Henry. And The Undertaker's standing strong. Massive DDT to Big Show, colossal clothesline to Henry. And one more time the DDT. The bigger the opponent, the harder they fall. Tombstone again to Mark Henry. Going for the cover. One, and Big Show breaks it up. Clothesline going from Mark Henry to Undertaker. Diving double axe handle again to Mark Henry from The Undertaker. And a bulldog to Big Show. Tombstone pile driver to the Big Show. And DDT against Mark Henry. DDT to the Big Show. Massive standing clothesline to Mark Henry. Big right hand to Big Show. And Mark Henry gets dropped. Big boot to the skull of Mark Henry, opening the injury to the head even more. And Big Show gets a taste of his own medicine with a right hand, knocking him down. And Undertaker is clearing both announce tables to put both of his competitors through. Double choke slam from Big Show and The Undertaker. Big Show powerfully whipped into the corner. So is Mark Henry. Undertaker gets dropped and gets a £441 frame walk across his back. Mark Henry tumbles out of the ring. Big Show is in pursuit. Big Show gets knocked down from a colossal right hand.
He's on spaghetti legs now. He's got a hold of it.
Back suplex from Big Show to Mark Henry.
He's sent running. Ooh, the impact. He's out.
Elbow to Big Show from The Undertaker. Big boot, and Mark Henry lands on the table.
Good footwork. The pupils are dilating. Watch it here.
Mark Henry choke slam through the table because of The Undertaker, and now it's Big Show's turn to go through the remaining table.
Into the Irish whip.
Irish whip goes Big Show back into the ring, into the corner, and here goes the superplex.
A cover. This could
1, 2, and Big Show kicks out from the superplex.
another shot with the fist.
A crazy shot.
Big Show tumbles out of the ring. Undertaker again follows him, and this time it's going to be a Big Show going through the table. Big Show constantly getting thrown around the ring like a rag doll.
Running to the wall. And I think you just experienced it vicariously, and that is good enough for me.
Chuck block to the Mark Henry, and he gets floored, but he's quickly back up. Big Show now bouncing Undertaker's head off steel steps. And Big Show walks across Undertaker
That didn't land flush, but it did.
like he was walking over a bridge.
And he literally runs right into a wall.
Massive headbutt.
whipped into the ropes.
Don't know if he got all that, but he certainly got enough.
And there's the Irish whip. Oh, whipped with extreme force and velocity.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Henry goes into the steps.
The human body striking steel.
And he shoots him up.
And now it's Big Show's turn into the steel steps. Mark Henry is on the table. So's Big Show. Big Show gets a massive clothesline from The Undertaker.
And an Irish whip.
And now it's Big Show's turn to go through the table with a massive choke slam.
Oh, through the table. The carnage. I've never seen carnage like this.
And now Mark Henry smashes the Undertaker's skull into the steps numerous times. Stunning blow to the head of Mark Henry. Both opponents get DDTs onto the concrete. Big Show getting the elbow and the leg drop from the Undertaker. And then is going to get pinned. Big Show kicks out and then receives his clothesline. Now Mark Henry gets yet another tombstone pile driver. Cover. One. And then Big Show breaks it up again. Beal from Big Show to Mark Henry. Mark Henry tumbles out of the ring, leaving Mark Henry out of it for the time being. And Big Show gets pinned. 1, 2, and 3. Undertaker wins. Join us in match 5. And for match number 5, it's going to be female singles competition, Maria versus Mickie James. I'm going to be playing as Maria. So here we go. Maria versus Mickie James. Female competition. This is going to be the second female gender match so far. The first one was the Bella Twins versus Beth Phoenix and Maurice. Roll up, kick out at 1. And Mickie James gets knocked down and is out of the ring. Maria trying to put Mickie James through a table. Mickie James responds with a strong kick. And Mickie James falls to the floor one more time. Swinging net breaker. Bounced headfirst collision on the steel post. And Maria is still trying to put
Oh, she does it again.
Mickey James through the table.
A grazing shot there.
Superplex. Going for the pinfall.
And quickly going for the cover.
One. It doesn't even get there.
WWE magazine out. Look out.
The ref gets taken down. So does Mickey James.
The arm.
Here we go. Irish whip. There's one more coat on that face wash.
Strong right hand sends Mickey out of the ring.
Here they go. Come on, big impact into the guardrail. I think that barricade's about to come into
Snake eyes off the barricade. Back into the ring.
There's another one.
And Mickey James gets sent out of the ring, bashing against the announce table.
Irish whip.
And the shots to the back are still in play.
And again.
Don't think I won't count you out.
Count of 9 and both are back in the ring. Slap fest. And now the Bulldog going for the pin. 1, 2 and kick out.
What a match this one's going to be. This is the kind of event that defines the excitement of WrestleMania. Here they go.
Back out towards the announce table.
That'll cause some damage.
DDT through the table goes Mickey James.
Exploded. Ooh, a little showboating going on here.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Mickey James gets taken off the top rope.
Oh, mama.
And here goes the Bulldog. And going for the pin. 1, 2 and kick out. Clothesline into the pin. 1, 2 and kick out. Step up DDT.
These superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go another this
Pin. Kick out again.
Oh, what a clothesline.
2 and
This is what WrestleMania is all
Mickey James stays in the match.
body and heart and soul in the ring.
Here we go. Irish whip.
atomic drop. Big clothesline, and now going for the pin. 1, 2, and kicks out. Mickey James counters, and now we're going for another DDT to Mickey James. And here comes the Bulldog. Going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Drop toe hold by Mickey James. Roll up, stacked, 1, 2, and out. Swinging net breaker into an elbow drop. Massive clothesline. Top rope neck breaker. Going once more with the DDT. And hopefully from this Bulldog we should be done. One, 2, and 3, and Maria wins the match. And for the 6th match, we're going to be doing an elimination tag team match. D-Generation X versus Legacy. I'm going to be using D-Generation X. Here we go. Triple H and Cody Rhodes start the match. This is elimination tag team.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Neck breaker. Massive chop. And now a combination of punches. And a stiff clothesline from Triple H, which followed by a knee. Triple H goes to tag Shawn Michaels. And HBK goes into the corner. And the double team from Legacy.
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and over 110 countries.
The chops in the corner, followed by a shoulder tackle. And now a back superplex.
Here we go, Irish whip.
HBK sends Cody Rhodes, out of the apron and onto the floor so he can't interfere. Now DX working as a team, drop toe hold and elbow drop. Chop off of the rope And Irish whip to corner. Powerful double axe handle to the back of the head. And again off the top rope.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Chop turns Ted DiBiase inside out. And once again another neck breaker.
He's looking to put his opponent on.
Here we go for the pedigree.
And there it is. The pedigree. Oh my gosh. Talk about shattered dreams.
Triple H gets knocked out of the ring, and then a suplex to Shawn Michaels.
Oh no. Here he comes.
And superplex from the King of Kings, Triple H.
What a punch. That one didn't land flush, but it did connect. Oh, big right hand. Oh, mama.
Big chop to the bare chest of DiBiase, and again neck breaker. Spine buster off the ropes,
This is it. Here we go.
and the second pedigree. Shawn Michaels now comes in off the tag.
These superstars are beating their heck out of each other.
Chop again
Enough of it.
to DiBiase. And yet again another chop turning DiBiase inside out.
Here they go.
Shoulder tackle off the ropes, Irish whip. DiBiase stopped by a chop. Kick to the back of the leg, drops DiBiase. Rhodes gets
Here we go.
knocked off of the apron. And here we go again, the tag. Drop toe hold and elbow drop.
Did you hear the impact on that kick? Triple H just teed off.
Triple H knocks Rhodes off the apron. DiBiase does the same to HBK.
He got it. Here they go.
And again, the double team. Drop toe hold and elbow drop to the back of the head.
Whoa, what a hit. These superstars are so unpredictable, this match could go another 30 seconds or 30 minutes. But he has to make a tag to his fresh partner.
Shawn Michaels tuning up the band. Sweet chin music. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
This is what WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The passion, leaving your body and heart and soul in the ring. Oh man, the rope fired him in there. Oh, Shawn Michaels is such a technician.
And here we go. Figure 4 leg lock, taught by Ric Flair. However, he kicks out of the submission. Scoop power slam by DiBiase, and DiBiase really needs to tag.
What's he planning here? He's standing, but he's staggered. Oh, man.
Really, it's just all been DX in this match. Legacy hasn't really got any
There they go.
momentum.
Without a single tag. He's been in firm control of this match since the outset. Here we go. Irish whip. That was a smart tag.
I let them tag in
A hard knockdown.
just to
Triple H might not know
make it easier on my part, because if one team member's being destroyed, then when I pin the other team member, it'll be harder for a rescue. Floor hammerlock followed by a stiff knee. Here's a pedigree there,
that's gotta be it.
and a second pedigree,
Cody Rhodes is still on his feet right now.
and a third pedigree.
Big time impact. He crashes down to the outside. And will this be it?
1, 2, 3.
Cody Rhodes is going home.
Cody Rhodes has been eliminated, and now it's DiBiase
Knockout blow.
and DX. This is pretty much a 2-on-1 handicap match now.
And now the toll of this very physical contest is beginning to show on his body. What a counter. A grazing shot there. And there's a hard right hand.
Chop floors DiBiase, and then the double diving axe handle.
Triple H looking to take a chance.
The elbow drop to the heart, and this is where DX can have fun.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable. And again he moves to the outside. He's exposing that turnbuckle.
Triple H trying to expose the turnbuckle, but gets leveled by DiBiase. Two very stiff right hands, and Triple H has successfully removed the turnbuckle padding, which could be helpful to DX, but also work against them. Shawn Michaels lowers the ropes, and DiBiase falls over the rope. Big right hand, and now it's the double team on the outside.
We still have an exposed turnbuckle looming in the corner.
And straight
The exposed turnbuckle.
into the exposed steel from the turnbuckle.
A swift kick. I think he's through playing around.
Going for the pedigree.
The pedigree. The pedigree. I think that's a tag.
Tagging HBK into the match.
Irish whip with extreme effect.
Straight into the corners, off the ropes, and a chop, turning DiBiase inside out. Now, if we look at all these chops, you can see the red. I don't know whether you can see it on camera, but you can definitely see the red chest from all the chops, which have extreme effect. One more chop for good measure, and now a pin. 1, 2, he kicks out.
And Shawn Michaels is going up.
Shawn Michaels
He was one step ahead on that one.
gets countered, and then clothesline to the ground, followed by a double axe handle.
Counter by HBK.
HBK blocks, and now it's HBK in control again.
Gotta hurt. That one rocked him. Putting it all on the line. Oh, what a crossbody.
Diving crossbody,
Going to the top rope.
and again.
Crossbody. Michaels looking to put it all on the line.
One more time.
Stunning crossbody.
Going back to the top rope, going through the signature elbow drop.
By HBK.
Triple H lowers the rope.
These competitors have got to be aggressive.
Shawn Michaels switching music, and
That cut's hard to look at.
DiBiase gets
Like a dart, he crashes right into those steps.
cuts open. DiBiase now
The elbow.
getting pummeled.
Oh, ow! That one didn't land flush, but it did connect. Shawn Michaels is such a technician. He's been around for so long that he knows every counter to every hold.
And looking for again switching music to put DiBiase away. DiBiase whipped into the corner, and it's now a tag to Triple H, who should be able to finish this. There's the knee to the skull.
This has got to be it.
1, 2, kicks out.
Ouch!
Shoulder tackle. Nice maneuver to take out the lower limbs of DiBiase, and now the pedigree.
That should do it right there.
1, 2, and 3. DX win against Legacy. Join us for match 7. And for match 7 we're going to be doing John Cena versus The Rock in a singles match, and I'm going to be playing John Cena. So here we go, John Cena versus The Rock. Massive clothesline by John Cena.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Nice hip toss.
Oh my, just raw, unmitigated
with a stiff right hand and a DDT.
And you're watching the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. This is Monday Night Raw.
Stiff clothesline again. Headbutted out of the ring and into the guardrail.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Now straight into the steps. Throw by John Cena. Irish whip
WWE Magazine out this
into
interesting articles in there about
the ring.
stars here in the WWE. And that one hit with the force of a big rig.
Leveled. And now a 5-knuckle shuffle.
And he's toast.
Going for the AA.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Double axe handle into a pin. One doesn't even reach. And Irish whip to the ropes and out of the ring. And we're back into the ring. And here we go. Drags The Rock out of the ropes.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Into a DDT.
And down they go. What an impact.
And again, the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Oh, there it is. A quick go.
Into the pin. 1, 2,
They don't give up.
and a kick out.
Looks like he thought the official was a little slow.
Shoulder tackle.
He falls hard.
Headbutted out of the ring and
Look out. The referee's been knocked down.
onto the floor. The referee is out, so anything could happen.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent.
Rock goes out.
To the outside.
And the ref gets knocked down one more time. And because the ref didn't see this, John Cena can now use a chair, which he does.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
John Cena showboating.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it. Here we go. Irish whip. What a break. Launching himself off the ropes.
Diving double axe handle.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
The Rock stops Cena from climbing the ropes. The Rock gets dropped and straight into the corner. Atomic drop. Big right hand. And again, into the corner, viciously.
This is dangerous right here. Here we go. Irish whip.
Hip toss back into the ring.
These competitors have got to be aggressive. Got to keep pushing to win. And that one shut down. Oh,
Shoulder first into the gut of Cena. And now Rock decides
that move perfectly.
to gain some momentum. John Cena blocks and is now getting his own momentum.
There they go.
Big right hand.
Oh man, the rope.
Shoulder tackle.
And that would hurt his hand. Oh man. That vertical base has been shaken. Here we go. Irish whip. Oh no.
Knocked to the floor.
Over there. He's reeling. Oh mama. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Knee drop outside.
These superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go another 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
AA onto the concrete and John Cena gets back into the ring. And so does The Rock. The Rock gets knocked down. We're going for the pin. 1, 2, and kicks out.
Oh, what a shot.
Massive DDT.
That'll do some damage. That was a heavy shot. Oh! He's on spaghetti legs now. And another shoulder drop.
And a third AA. Going for the pin.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2, and kick out.
Oh!
Levelled with the right hand. Rope break from the pin.
What a tackle. Oh, wow. There they go.
Going for the leg drop. And then
Here we go. Irish whip. That'll cause some damage.
fourth AA and
And will this be it?
cover. 1, 2, 3. John Cena wins. Match 8, singles competition, Kofi Kingston versus R-Truth, where I'm going to be playing as Kofi Kingston. Here we go, Kofi Kingston versus R-Truth. And this looks like a massive superplex. A combination from Kingston levels R-Truth. SOS into the pin. Kick out at 1. And boom drop. Going for the cover. And didn't even reach 1. Mounted punches into a monkey flip out of the corner. Elbow drop from the top rope. Huge clothesline from R-Truth. And Kingston getting those high-flying combinations. And again, another superplex. Going for the pin. 1. Kicks out. Stamping on the head and shoulders of R-Truth. Truth counters it with a massive suplex and then grounds the high-flying Kofi Kingston, which is what you need to do every time you're against him. And then Kofi Kingston is literally just gaining his momentum. Follows it up with a massive bulldog. Kick to the side of the head by Kingston. Ducks the bulldog. And then kicks right, left and centre.
Subscribe to Intelligent Design, then you may wonder, was the elbow meant to be used like that?
Back into the ring. Misses with the clothesline and now hits R-Truth in the sweet spot with the kick. Bulldog and then a ground kick with a clothesline and then the double axe handle. And going for another superplex. Cover. 1, 2, and kicks out. SOS into the cover. 1, 2, and kicks out. And then going for the boom drop. and again into the cover. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
Using the ropes perfectly, multiplying the punishment. Same running.
Mounted punches into the monkey flip. And then into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Kofi Kingston wins. And for match 9, we're going to be doing a 3-on-1 gauntlet match. The Great Khali against Shelton Benjamin, then Finlay, then Chris Jericho, where I shall be playing as the Great Khali. Here we go. Shelton Benjamin starts against the Great Khali.
One thing's for sure, whoever wins this contest will most certainly have earned it. Heads up. Just raw.
Big boot Shelton Benjamin. And then the axe handle to the head. Big kick, knocking Shelton Benjamin over.
Irish whip. Nice.
And then a big clothesline in the corner. Followed by a massive headbutt.
That is a nice hit. And that one, ladies and gentlemen, was delivered with some stank.
Knocking Shelton Benjamin now out of the ring. And then back in there. Khali grabs the throat of Shelton Benjamin and put force on him,
He sensed that one coming.
guarding him at the apron. Massive headbutt. And one more.
Head like a battering ram there.
Then the axe handle. DDT from Khali to Benjamin.
The net has shortened the careers of so many superstars. That was a nasty shot.
And just look at the
Ouch.
fitness build for the
Kind of surprised to see him acting like this. Gotta stay on top of your opponent.
Great Khali being 420 pounds. And knocked down with the axe handle and a headbutt.
Can't hear what I'm saying now. And how about that clubbing blow by Khali?
And Khali knocks Benjamin out.
You know, the early moments are definitely telling in these kind of matches. You immediately get a sense of how ugly things are going to get. You want to see getting flattened?
And now Khali is climbing the top rope quite bad to deliver an elbow to Shelton Benjamin, crushing him through the table. The ref begins the count.
Kick off your opponent.
Like I say, just look at the physical shape of Great Khali being 7'3", 420 pounds. Massive axe handle again.
That didn't land flush, but it did connect.
Shelton blocks. And the massive chop of the hand of Great Khali goes against Shelton Benjamin. And now the Punjabi plunge
Shelton's a tremendous athlete.
with the headbutt.
Don't think there's much left in this.
Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And Shelton Benjamin is out, but Finlay comes straight back in. And now we're still chasing Benjamin.
I'm surprised to see him acting like
But seeing as he's been eliminated, we can't actually attack. But now we're going to turn the attention on Finlay.
he's standing, but he's staggered. Another straight right.
Big boot
A serious knockout.
from Khali.
Good thinking there.
And again, another big boot.
Oh, how'd that taste? He just ate that fist.
And a takedown from Khali.
He's in big trouble.
And now marching around the ring with Finlay to deliver a backbreaker. Massive clothesline to Finlay, followed by the axe handle. And then the headbutt.
That can completely rearrange your facial features. You should look into it, Todd. Watch it.
Massive clothesline after Finlay tried to punch the Great Khali. And again, getting flattened. Going for the Punjabi plunge.
Trying to flatten his head like a playing card. Telegraph that one. Whoa, there's a complete lack of respect on display there.
Massive clothesline again.
Off the ropes, right into his opponent. Oh no. Oh, that landed like a ton of bricks. Ooh.
Khali's starting to build momentum. Turned inside out by that axe handle.
Wow, the Belfast Waller gets dropped.
Kick out.
Oh, jeez.
Going for the chop.
This could be it.
And then again the Punjabi plunge.
He's got him in the vice. He's trying to flatten his head like a playing card.
1, 2, 3. Finlay's eliminated, and now it's Chris Jericho versus Great Khali.
Every big-time match in the WWE. He was the first undisputed champion. You've got to figure he knows exactly what to do. That one rocked him. And another
Chris Jericho goes down after the headbutts. And now the clothesline. Jericho
going back outside the ring.
gets flattened outside of the ring and is now going to
And he shoots him
go through the table. Hopefully.
And he runs right into that boot. Jericho goes down hard. There he goes.
Stiff blow to the back of the head. Big boot in the corner. The ref gets flattened, so does Kali. Suplex to Kali, and then Kali delivers a massive boot and then a massive headbutt. Big boot. Signature move, the chop. With the axe handle. And now the Punjabi plunge to put Chris Jericho away. 1, 2, and kicks out at 2.5. Gets knocked to the floor. And then that grip pressing him down. Headbutt, and then the pin, and Kali eliminates Jericho, and Kali wins. And our final match is a mixed tag team, no elimination. It's Ezekiel Jackson and Michelle McCool versus Chavo Guerrero and Melina. I'm going to be playing as Ezekiel Jackson and Michelle McCool. Ezekiel Jackson starts with Chavo Guerrero. And Michelle McCool gets the tag. And now Michelle McCool starts to take her anger out on Chavo. Chavo tags, but male can't hit female, but female can hit male. A bit like Triple H got thrown through a table by Ronda Rousey. And a face-breaking knee. And there we go, just destroying the body of Melina. And we've just got to wait for Melina to tag. And Chavo's going to get destroyed by Ezekiel Jackson. Big Zeke. And we're going to tag. And now Michelle McCool's doing exactly what Ronda Rousey did to Triple H. Just destroying Michelle McCool knocks Chavo out of the ring. Roll up, 1, and kick out. Just destroying the opposition. Going for Michelle McCool's version of the Styles Clash. And then the head scissors into the pin. And then we're going to tag Big Zeke in. Chavo comes in. And double diving axe handle to Chavo. And here we go. The pin. Melina breaks it up. Chavo gets flattened. Big Irish whip, and Zeke's gonna flatten him again. Going for the tag. Going for a roll up. Chavo gets knocked to the floor. And going for the finisher. Step up head scissors into the pin. 1, 2, and kicks out. And from the knee, 1, 2. And again the knee. And I think you'll find most women in WWE are just female version of males.
That one landed, and you can count on Michelle McCool to utilize extreme aggression in this contest. It's not nice, but let's face it, since when was the WWE about being cordial?
And Melina counters. Melina gets kicked out. Chavo gets the knockdown onto the floor. Tag's been made. You only have a 5 count to tag your opponent in. Well, your partner in, sorry. And big knockdown goes for the cover. 1, 2, oh, just 1. And then finishing maneuver again. And Rope break. Goes for the knee, onto the cover. Chavo gets knocked to the floor. Going for the pin. And Ezekiel Jackson and Michelle McCool win. And that's our 10 matches complete. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe below. See you for the next pay-per-view.